Namaste. Are you a very angry person? You can say yes or no, you can be honest. And if you are a person who is always angry for something or the other, this video is for you. Welcome to Alpha Mind Power YouTube channel. In this channel, I speak a lot about the mind, the various aspects of the mind, how it functions at different times in our life, and how we can bring it to a state where it works more favorably for us. So today let us see how to manage our anger. Anger is a very, very negative emotion. I do not even have to stress about it because everybody knows how anger can make you make mistakes. When you're very angry, you try to take a decision, you'll always make a mistake. When you're very angry, try to do some work, you'll find that you keep on doing it and doing it again and again and it doesn't come out properly. Or you make a lot of mistakes there too. And if you're angry and you try to go and discuss something, you will find that you are unable to focus on what you want to say. So when anger is there all the time in the mind for something or the other, we say the person is short-tempered. But where does this anger come from? And if you really want to deal with it, you can do it. You can change that state of mind absolutely. How to do that? Now, if you ask me, meditation is the best key. If you can meditate, then nothing like it. Go into a meditative state and then do what I am going to tell you. If you do not know meditation, then at least sit down, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths and relax. That will be somewhere like a meditative state, but that relaxed state of mind is what is required. Once you are in a meditative state or you have relaxed a little bit, think about what is creating that anger. From where is this anger coming? It is not about what happened today. Most of the time, anger is not about today. It is always about the past. Sometimes it is an accumulation. Sometimes it is one incident. Sometimes it is one person, what that person is doing continuously. But whatever it is, unless and until you accept that this is the reason, until you become aware of what exactly is making you angry, you will not be able to deal with it. So first of all, pinpoint, this is the thing which is making me angry. It can be a person, it can be an incident, it can be a situation, doesn't matter. Maybe you are not at fault, maybe you are at fault, whatever it is, mentally tell yourself, this is what is making me angry. I am not able to function the way I want, that is making me angry. Or so and so is irritating me, that is making me angry. Or this person is not listening to me and that is making me angry. Or something is not going on the way I want it to go on and that is making me angry. Fine. Whatever it is, once you pinpoint and once you become aware of what it is, you will find that the mind becomes a little less angry because now you know why you are angry. That is the most important thing. And this happens more easily if you sit in a meditative state and do it, or at least in a relaxed state of mind, close your eyes and do it. It's easier to focus, it is easier to identify. Now, once you have identified the reason, the cause, the main cause for your anger, then what do you do about it? Why do I say meditative state or relaxed state? Because that is when your reactions will be less. And it's easier to identify. That is of course the first thing. But even after you identify, if you say this person is the cause of my anger, then when you are in a meditative state, you may not react so much. You will still be able to be a little calm and then look at the cause. So you identify the cause first of all. Second is you accept it. You need to accept. Now most of the time what happens is we do not accept that this is what is making me angry. Many times you try and go and tell people, is this making you angry? No, not this. So when you do not accept that this is the reason, then you can't even deal with it. And once you have understood the reason, then think about it logically, realistically. How can I do something about it? And when it comes to doing something about anger, I would like to remind you of one saying which you might have already come across, but it really helps to keep that in mind, to remind yourself again and again. Change what you can change. Accept what you cannot change. But pray to God to give you the wisdom to understand the difference. Think about it. Now, once you have identified the cause of your anger, change it if you can change it. Change that situation if you can change it. Change your feelings if you can change it. Maybe you are at fault, change it. So whatever it is, if you are able to change it, please change it. But if you cannot change it, then accept what you cannot change. Change what you can change, accept what you cannot change. So supposing it is something you really cannot change. It is a situation in the office, or it is a situation at home, or it is something about somebody and it's really not going to change, whatever it is. If you feel that it cannot be changed, then the best thing for yourself is to accept that this cannot be changed. Let me accept it as it is. Accept the person, okay, this person is like this. Accept the situation, yes, at the moment this is the situation. Maybe it will change tomorrow, but right now this is how it is. So once you accept it, then the mind becomes a little more comfortable with it, and the level of anger also comes down. But then the third line, change what you can change, accept what you cannot change, but pray to God to give you the wisdom to know the difference. That is the most important thing. So when something can be changed, if you do nothing about it, then that's not right. You must do something about it. Change whatever is creating anger for you. You don't need to put up with it. If it is possible to change it, change it. But make that effort. Some people simply sit back. They say, "This, I don't like this in my life." Then do something about it. "No, I don't know what to do." Then that doesn't help. If you want something to change, then you should also change the way you look at it, or change the way you function there, or change the decision that you take, whatever it is, you need to start that change. But if it is not possible to create any changes, if you feel like that at this point of time, then accept it and say, fine, this is how it is, let me accept it, let me go through it with a more positive frame of mind. But understand the difference. If something is possible to change, you should try to change if it is disturbing you. But then if it is not possible to change, you should accept. But what happens in life is, many times I've seen people, whatever it is possible to change also, they don't change, but they keep complaining about it. And there are things which cannot be changed, like your spouse is like this, you can't change it immediately. Over a period of time maybe, but today it may not change. But they will refuse to accept. They will not accept. They'll say, no, how can he do this? How can she do this? So that makes the suffering more in the mind. Once you accept and say, okay, this person is like this, whether it is spouse or boss or friend or brother or sister, anybody, once you accept it, you become more equipped and empowered to deal with it. That is the most important thing you should understand. So understanding the difference between what you can change and what you cannot change and you have to accept, I think that paves the way to get rid of your anger, because anger is always caused by either a person or a situation. It simply doesn't come up. Something disturbs you. So this way, if you deal with what is making you angry, then you can get rid of that anger to a great extent and become a more happy person and more productive person, more positive person. It is quite happy, because if you think about it, if you continue to remain angry, what you are losing or what you are paying as a price is your peace of mind. And anything that costs you your peace of mind is simply not worth it. Just remember that in your mind. Get rid of your anger if it is there and become a happier person. Wishing you a lot of happiness.